Are you someone that is insecure about your sketchbook? Like you keep seeing all these sketchbook tours where every page is just so beautiful and everything is just like a whole art book almost. There's nothing like bad in them or anything. Well, most artists don't have like a perfect sketchbook like that, and I can almost guarantee that they probably have at least one page that is not the most perfect one. And if you don't believe me, I thought we could go through my old sketchbook. So I have this one from 2017. I believe I also said summer, so the summer of 2017. And it's very mixed in this one. And then the other one we could go through really quick is this watercolor one I did. I only did watercolor in this. I guess I just wanted to dedicate one for only watercolor. And where most of these in this one is good artworks, there's still a few that is not so good. But yeah, let's take a look at them and I'll share my thoughts about it. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Again, I did it back in 2017, so it's pretty old. So when you open it, I have this rabbit drawing. I don't know why I chose to do that. I was really into drawing animals. I still am. But I was mostly drawing animals rather than people, mainly because I was not that good at people yet. So I guess I just kind of avoided it. Oh, I actually put a date in it. So I started it in June of 2017. And already, like, the first page is not very good. That's one of the pages that I definitely wouldn't have shared on social media. And here's what I'm talking about when I say I am not good at people, or I wasn't good at people. But yeah, again, not perfect. And another one, not perfect. I don't think we can share this one. Far from perfect. Ooh. I mean, this one is a bit cute. That's fine. I guess I just tried to make a bunch of different leaves and plants. And I guess I found a reference for this and wanted to practice humans. And just remember, like, these drawings that isn't perfect, they still help you get to a better level. And another one. I had this tendency to, just go to the next page if I felt like I screwed up. Like, I wouldn't draw anything else. I wouldn't try to, fill it out. And that's definitely something I'm gonna, work on. And finally, here's an actual good one, in my opinion. I was really, really proud of this one. I still kind of am. I think I used watercolor, if I remember right. It's actually funny that I chose watercolor on this really thin paper. So this is that kind of page you would see all over sketchbook tours on YouTube, and I'm not saying that they're lying. I just think that they have a sketchbook where they're really, really careful of what they put in it, and they are really careful about what they draw in it because they want it to be perfect. At least that's what I think, because I still screw up in my sketchbooks. So, and I will get to that other book and I will show you what I mean about the perfect thing. But yeah, I'm just gonna flip through real quick. And there's another one that's kind of okay. And I can see I covered this up with post-it notes. just a lot of different stuff, and I even glued these in. They were done on better paper for watercolor, and I don't know why. I apparently just wanted it to have them in the sketchbook. And some life drawing practice. Another weird one. Oh, I remember this one. I gave up, but I think I wanted to try and draw a building from my cousin's apartment at the time. But yeah, as you can see, I just gave up. And again, because I screwed up there, I didn't fill anything out. Just kept going to the next page. A letter. And see, here's some good ones. Oh boy, I've become better. Oh, I did that digitally and printed it out and glued it in. Yeah, I guess I was experimenting here. Not really a fan. I also don't think I was a fan back then, but this is what you sometimes need to do to figure out the style and figure out what you like to draw. This one, I was really proud of this one. I also think I posted that on my old Instagram account, which doesn't exist anymore. But as you can see, it's really, really mixed. And I don't think did I finish this one? Oh, there's a few pages, but I got really far actually. But yeah, there's a lot of not so good ones in this one. And that's really normal. Like, your sketchbook is something you have that you can just experiment in, and if you screw up, you can choose not to show it to anyone, it's just for you. But those screw-ups help you get better. I want to show you the other book I was talking about, and I think this is what's happening on YouTube mostly. When people are showing their sketchbook tours and all that, I think they are being really careful about what they draw. And I think they're really careful about making every drawing and painting perfect, or at least near perfect. And I think that's why a lot of people have these just gorgeous sketchbook tours with no failures at all. As you open this up, I started with a whale. I just really wanted it to be really pretty. And I never finished it, so that's a little sad, but I was close to finishing it. And I even tried to make numbers. But yeah, here's the first wheel one. And again, you can see I really tried to make it perfect on every page. There's a few, like this one I'm not too heavy about, but it's still not really bad. Like it's still somewhat decent to look at. And it's just like perfect after perfect. So like if I was showing you this, just flipping through it and saying, oh, this is my sketchbook tour, like I think now I wouldn't be that insecure because I've grown, you know, but back when I made this, I would probably feel a little bit insecure about my own art and my own sketchbook, because I knew that I didn't have perfect artworks like this all over my sketchbook. And the only reason why these are near perfect is because I was so careful. Like I was so careful not to mess up. Like see here's a mess up. And I was kind of bummed when that happened, because I just had such a nice streak with you know, good drawings and good paintings, but then I messed up. And I was so bummed about it, but I shouldn't have been, because it's normal to have a few mess ups in a sketchbook. But yeah, as I was saying, like I would do the sketches on like another piece of paper, just to test out and see if it would fit in. I don't think you can trust that all the drawings in a sketchbook tour is perfect. And if they are, it's probably a situation like this where they have been so careful to make everything look pretty. But the thing is, like, a sketchbook is something you have to experiment. It's a place where you can try out new stuff, you can experiment with new mediums, and there's space for, you know, small fuck-ups. I think that was the last one. And then I had like maybe 10 pages left. So please, next time you feel insecure about your sketchbook, just know that the ones you see on YouTube is only one side of it. They probably also have a sketchbook like this, where there's a lot of mess and there's bad sketches and blank pages, and try to just experiment and be more loose in your sketchbook. That's what it's for. And you don't have to share everything from your sketchbook. If you have a really good one you want to share, and then share it, but otherwise it's just for you. So don't beat yourself up, okay? That's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.